I can talk about this now because I've had quite a few years to process. I caught my ex-husband having an affair with my best friend while I was 7 months postpartum. I had a pretty high-risk pregnancy, so I wasn't able to do much during my pregnancy. Of course, he made it about him and threw a big fit about it, and I had to hear about it almost every day. So after I had my twins and I was cleared, after 6 weeks, I was expecting things to kind of like go back to normal. And by then he was showing like zero interest in me. But I really wanted to make it work because I just had twins with this man. And, at the time I thought that I loved him. Now, I had talked to this best friend just about like some of the issues during my pregnancy, how like we weren't able to be intimate. I kind of vented to her about it, which like I know now was probably not the best idea. But I was young and naive and just looking for someone to listen. I was also talking to this best friend about my idea to help spice things up in my marriage. I had heard from a mutual friend that she had bought spicy cubes and that they had like almost saved her marriage. My best friend at the time was like being super negative about it and I was super confused. She was telling me that it was stupid and that I shouldn't go through with it. And at the time, I didn't really think anything of it. I was just like, well, she has something against spicy cubes. I don't know. My anniversary rolls around and I bought the spicy cubes anyway, and I wrapped them up and I gave them to him. His reaction was literally the same as my best friend's, which made us get into this huge fight, and like we didn't even end up using them that night. A couple weeks went by and we still hadn't used them. Like we were even more distant with each other. I went out to his car to get my kid's diaper bag, and that's when I found the box of spicy cubes, and they were open and some of them were gone. That's when I decided to go through his phone that night. And I found him talking to my ex-best friend, and they had taken the spicy cubes together. I ended up filing for divorce a few weeks later. Everything works out for a reason, though, because I ended up reconnecting with my high school sweetheart, and we have a wonderful family now. We also do spicy Friday nights every Friday night, and we take those spicy cubes. And that's on being loved.